um, among independent scientists and professionals in the relevant fields who have studied the evidence, the weight of scientific and professional opinion is now overwhelmingly on the side of the 9/11 truth movement. Whereas well over 1,000 such people have gone on public record questioning the official conspiracy theory, there are virtually no scientists or professionals in the relevant fields who have gone on the record in support of that official conspiracy theory, except for those who are not independent. That is, those whose livelihoods depend on their continuing to give public support to the official theory. Now, this caveat is most important because of the famous statement by Sinclair Lewis, 1935. He said, "It is difficult to get a man," now this is 1935, so forgive his language, "It is difficult to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on his not understanding it." Except for such people, virtually everyone who has expertise in a relevant field and who has seriously studied the evidence rejects the official conspiracy theory. It is time, therefore, for journalists and everyone else to take a second look. Journalists often say they cannot write about an issue that is considered old news. They must have new evidence. Another reason why it is time for a second look is the existence of an abundance of new evidence. There is so much, in fact, that I can only mention a tiny portion of it. Some of this new evidence has amazingly been supplied by the FBI. One example involves one of the central pillars of the official conspiracy theory, the claim that the attacks were organized by Osama bin Laden. That claim is still used to justify the American military effort in Afghanistan, which President Obama recently encouraged Europeans to support with more enthusiasm. But if you will go to the website of the FBI called Most Wanted Terrorists and look under Osama bin Laden, spell it with a U, Osama, you will find that although he is wanted for various terrorist attacks, the 9/11 attacks are not mentioned. When a member of the 9/11 Truth Movement contacted FBI orders to ask why, he reached Rex Toom, the chief of investigative publicity. And when he asked why not, Toom said, because the FBI has no hard evidence of bin Laden's responsibility for 9/11. Now, I suspect that you in the Boston Globe may have the finest newspaper in America. I mean, by a process of elimination, it cannot be the New York Times or the Washington Post, so it must be the Boston Globe. And surely, therefore, all of you have read about that, right? The Boston Globe didn't talk about this?